Why owls were Athena's truth seekers. In the ancient Greek world, a place buzzing with scheming gods, all too human heroes, and terrifying monsters, truth was a rare thing. It was a flickering candle in a world of shadows, a clear note in a chorus of lies. Mortals, and even gods, were constantly blinded by their own ambitions and pride. But the Greeks believed one goddess stood apart. She wasn't armed with brute force, but with clarity, strategy, and a wisdom that was second to none. Her name was Athena, and they believed that her sacred companion, a silent hunter of the night, could see the secrets hidden from the light. This isn't just a story about a goddess and a bird. It's about why the ability to see in the dark became the ultimate symbol for finding the truth. This is the story of how a small nocturnal predator became Athena's sacred truth seeker. So, to get this connection, you first have to understand the goddess herself. Athena wasn't like the other Olympians. Her birth alone tells you everything you need to know. She wasn't born in the usual way, but sprang, fully grown, and in battle armor, right from the head of Zeus. This dramatic entrance was symbolic from the get-go. She was literally born from the mind of the king of the gods, which instantly established her as the embodiment of intellect and divine wisdom. She was the goddess of strategic warfare, heroic quests, crafts, and reason. But above all, her wisdom was a specific kind, a clear-sighted, practical intelligence that could slice through confusion. She guided heroes like Odysseus not with overwhelming power, but with clever plans and critical insights. In a world of chaos, Athena was a force of clarity. And for a goddess whose entire deal was seeing the truth of a situation, she needed a companion who could do the same. Enter the owl. Long before it was a symbol, it was a master of the night. Its natural abilities were so remarkable, they seemed almost supernatural. It's easy to see why it captured the Greek imagination. Picture yourself as an ancient Greek on a moonless night. The world is full of unseen dangers. Then, something moves, but it makes no sound. A shadow detaching itself from other shadows. The owl's flight is one of its most incredible features. Specialized feathers break up the air's turbulence, letting it fly in near total silence. This makes it a brutally effective hunter, able to sneak up on prey completely undetected. Then, there's its vision. An owl's eyes aren't round like ours. They're tube-shaped and fixed in their sockets, giving them phenomenal binocular vision and depth perception. They can spot the tiniest twitch of a mouse in almost complete darkness. And because their eyes are fixed, they developed another trick. They can turn their heads up to 270 degrees. This lets them scan their entire environment without moving their body, a perfect picture of calm, comprehensive observation. They see everything from every angle. Its large, forward-facing eyes give it an intense, almost human-like gaze. When an owl looks at you, it feels like it's peering right into you. This combination of silent flight, all-seeing night vision, and a 270-degree perspective made the owl more than just a bird. To the Greeks, it was a living symbol of watchfulness and total awareness. And this is where biology and mythology click into place. The owl's uncanny abilities became the perfect metaphor for Athena's wisdom. Think about it. The owl's power to see in the dark was a parallel for Athena's gift of insight. Her ability to find the truth when it was buried in confusion or lies. While others stumbled in the darkness of a complex problem, Athena saw the path forward. This created a powerful image of the owl on her shoulder, a partner that could perceive what she could not, ensuring she always saw the whole truth. Its silent flight was a metaphor for her strategic mind. Athena's wisdom wasn't loud or boastful, it was quiet, calculated, and often went unnoticed until the perfect moment. Like an owl closing in on its prey, her plans unfolded with a stealthy precision that always caught her enemies off guard. She didn't just win battles, she outthought her opponents, and the owl's 270-degree view became a symbol of true wisdom. You have to look at a problem from every angle before you act. It represented rejecting a narrow view for a complete 360-degree understanding. For the goddess of strategy, this was everything. This connection wasn't just an idea. Legend has it that during the pivotal Battle of Salamis against the Persian Empire, the sight of an owl flying over the Greek fleet was taken as a direct blessing from Athena, a promise of victory that sent morale soaring. The bird wasn't just a symbol, it was a divine messenger, a sign that Athena's strategic mind was on their side. Soon, the owl's role grew beyond just being Athena's sidekick. It became a public symbol for the very idea of seeking truth. You can see this most famously on the coins of Athens, the city-state that chose Athena as its patron goddess. After 510 BC, Athenian silver tetradrachms were minted with Athena's head on one side and her sacred owl on the other. These coins, nicknamed owls by the ancient world, spread across the Mediterranean. They became a symbol not just of Athenian wealth, but of its intellectual power. The inscription Athene was short for "of the Athenians," directly linking the city, the goddess, and the owl. Stamped on the currency of an empire, the owl's unblinking stare became a promise of sound judgment and the wisdom that fueled the Athenian Golden Age. There was even an ancient saying, to bring owls to Athens, which was like saying, carrying coals to Newcastle. It meant doing something completely pointless, because the city was already overflowing with both the birds and the wisdom they represented. This symbolism is even baked into the language. One of Athena's most common titles in Homer's epics is Glaukopis. The translation is debated, but its root, glau, is the Greek word for the little owl. It's been translated as owl-eyed, bright-eyed, or gleaming-eyed. Whether it meant she literally had owl-like eyes, or that her eyes just shined with an owl's intensity, the linguistic link is undeniable. Her gaze was piercing, a reflection of her intellect and her ability to see through any lie. Glaukopis connected the owl's luminous eyes with Athena's metaphysical power, a sight that cuts through darkness to find the truth. The owl wasn't just a pet, it was an extension of the goddess herself. So why was the owl Athena's truth seeker? Because it was a creature of the night that could see with perfect clarity. It moved in silence, a master of strategy and observation. Its gaze was steady, and it saw the world from every angle. These weren't just the traits of a hunter, they were the physical manifestation of Athena's own qualities, finding truth in darkness, the wisdom of quiet calculation, and the need for a complete perspective. From its perch on Athena's shoulder in myth, to its legendary flight over a battlefield, to its stamp on an Athenian coin, the owl was a constant reminder that wisdom isn't passive. It's an active, vigilant pursuit. It's about looking into the shadows, listening to the silence, and seeking the hidden truths that others miss. The ancient Greeks saw in this small bird the perfect symbol for their goddess of wisdom, a guardian against deception and a guide through the dark. And even today, the owl remains a powerful emblem of knowledge, insight, and our own relentless quest to understand the truth. If you enjoyed this dive into the symbols of mythology, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next journey into the ancient world. Let us know in the comments what other mythological symbols you'd like us to investigate.